We've heard a lot lately about the trans community. Breaking news, there is no such thing as the trans community. Wait, what? Hey, welcome to the National View channel, your source for facts and rationality in the fight to save America. I'm Rich Lowry with your reality check. So we hear a lot about these newfangled communities, oftentimes referred to as marginalized communities. And this is a notion of community that is at odds, basically, with the traditional definition of community, which is a group of people very often living in close proximity together who share practices, values, norms. Your neighborhood is a community. Your church is a community. Your pickleball league is a community. Take an example drawn from baseball history. I'm a Yankee fan. Look at Joe DiMaggio's family. For generations, they fished in the small town on the coast of Sicily. That town was a community. Then his father moved to America, moved to California, went to San Francisco, and settled in North Beach, which was an Italian immigrant community. There are many long-standing, genuine gay communities in cities across America. What there isn't is a trans community, a white community, an African-American community, a left-handed community, a red-headed community. It is absurd to think that you can take a disparate group of people who are a very small proportion of the American population, less than 0.5% of the population, from disparate walks of life, spread all over the country, from different ethnic backgrounds, with different attitudes towards their trans status, and pretend that that is some sort of collective community, just focusing in on the trans status. The Washington Post wrote up the study just the other day. A lot of trans people just dress in the clothes of the opposite sex and change their hairstyle. Some get hormone treatment, small group. A small group still gets surgical treatment. Many trans people present themselves as trans in the public all the time. Some just do it occasionally. Some present themselves as trans in public never. Some don't even refer to themselves as trans. And it's even more preposterous to speak of the LGBT community. There are a lot of gay people who think it's wrong to take what they consider gay girls, gay boys, and try to convince them that they're really members of the opposite sex. These gay people have no doubt what their sex is, but they're being lumped in with people who are convinced they're members of the opposite sex just because they're thrown together in this assortment of letters that seems to be endlessly growing and endlessly becoming more complex. This notion of community is obviously all about identity politics. It's about taking a large group of people, flattening them down to a smaller theoretical group of people so progressives can purport to speak for them exclusively. There is no fashionable new community in America that ever has a conservative attitude or a conservative sentiment. At least that's what we're told. If trans people ever conclude, most of them, that gender-affirming care for minors is a mistake, we'll never hear the trans community opposes those treatments. So hey, look, we need more community in 20th century America. There's no doubt about it. We need better community, but we do not need this false and fake notion of community. Hey, by the way, check out an interview we have with two female powerlifters who are totally outraged by what's being done to their sport by the advent of trans competitors. Check it out.